Hello, my name is Andrea Chaves. I am the Costa Rican and a researcher at the University of Costa Rica. I work in disease ecology and One Health. I'm going to do a presentation now about Prezode in Costa Rica. Costa Rica's participation in Prezode has been quite organic. This is because the country has historically promoted the conservation of natural resources and harmony with nature. And this has made it easier to establish a positive relationship between conservation and health. In Costa Rica, we are taking the first steps with Prezode, consolidating the approach of working with government agencies and related organizations that have benefited from working one-on-one with key stakeholders through meetings where we listen and take into account the capacities, priorities, and needs expressed by the various partner institutions. This ensures that the needs and strengths of the country, as well as the social and cultural reality of Costa Rica, are taken into account. Through our research, we have been able to identify possible environmental, ecological, and anthropogenic variables that may influence the potential risk of transmission of zoonotic agents between wild animals, in particular monkeys, and humans. We have found that national parks with high tourist visitation and border zones of regions with high rainfall favor the risk of transmission between wild and urban cycles of emerging and emerging diseases, such as flavivirus, parvovirus, malaria, among others. In addition, local and regional public and animal health surveillance and early warning systems, as well as a stable system of protected areas, are, in my view, the key aspects that will allow us to work hand in hand with the ministries of health, environment, agriculture, and other important partners. Joint monitoring will lead to developing an early warning system that considers biodiversity loss and the presence of zoonotic diseases. In a win-win strategy, monitoring both health and biodiversity simultaneously manage the risk of pandemics and include health in the narrative promotes and reinforces change that favor biodiversity preservation. These include classifying regions and human practice from lower to higher risk to justify restoration programs, buffering, and conservation. In contrast to the studies that examine the value of preserving and restoring fragmented habitats from an ecological perspective, we promote the integration of landscape-level ecological factors with human behavioral factors and weigh risk to human health, connecting conservation practices to public health. To date, there is no governmental One Health program in Costa Rica. According to my meetings with government partners, we have only recently begun to hear about One Health in government circles, which together with the lack of financial resources and the need to meet other needs in the country has made it almost impossible to establish a One Health program or committee at government level. Therefore, there is a great enthusiasm and recognition for the Prezode initiative to build local capacity and provide tools according to the needs of Costa Rica, creating a hopeful environment that through this effort, we will take the first steps to connect conservation with public health and animal health for a national One Health program. Muchas gracias.